Thank you so much for the movie last night. I felt like really inspired by the story. I went home and I decided to watch the original movie. I decided to read about the story. And one of the questions that was like bothering me, and I wanted to know your opinion about it, do you believe that our ghost and our soul is in our brain, or it's something more to it?
Well, I've been reading about it because I was interested in understanding what were the, how do you define the spirit and the soul? And it seems that the soul is given to you, it's part of your identity, and that the brain is more the rational side of ourselves, where the language manifests, and so you can lose your head but still have a soul. And I met recently an amazing man a few days ago because I was doing a show in France, and this man has the capacity. He's in the hands of science for the moment, but I could see him for real, and he has the ability to leave his body. The soul leaves the body and go and can enter another body or enter an animal or go into the cosmos. And so he gets back into his body, but like he described like going back into a little box, so it's a little painful to come back.
Oh, wow.
But he has this ability, and I asked him, is it desire that makes you go away? And he said, no, it's not desire, it's like a call. And so they're trying to study him, because then it would give some proof that we have a soul. I mean, some people don't need the proof because they believe and they can feel their soul in it. But it would be interesting to have, the science proving, because then it feels like it's liberating some kind of doubts about, that.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's amazing that I met him like a few days ago, and that goes in the shell and was doing Dr. Ule,
Yeah, it's
in the film.
Because the movie is about technologies, I wanted to find out what is your relationship with technologies, and do you have this fear that right now, like, our iPhone, like in BlackBerry, it's like smarter than some humans. Like, do you have this fear of
Yeah,
infection?
I think you have to use those items with philosophy, because, it was a beautiful utopia that everybody could have this wonderful gear in order to communicate and have knowledge and have this little house of, pictures and films and music and this and that. But at the same time, knowing that any kind of government, the police, in any kind of government can know exactly where you are, what you're thinking, what you're reading, what you're watching is like horrible, because you feel like what Orwell's novel is really manifesting in everyday basic life. So I think the luxury soon will be to be in an area in the world where there's no connection, no satellite can reach that place. But it's coming soon. I mean, it's a construction that is frightening, definitely. And I think the film is helping to have a reflection about this crazy world, because it's a power, but it shouldn't be against our freedom.